Setting boundaries is about taking care of what God has called you to steward. You are God's girl.
Hi, my name is Ann Visser. I'm a life coach, speaker, and trainer with For Better Forever, and I'm passionate about helping Christian women to rediscover their voice, set healthy boundaries, and confidently express themselves while honoring their Christian faith and beliefs. The women I work with have often already put in a lot of personal work. They've worked with a counselor, but now that part of the work is complete. They're finished with looking backward, and now they want to look forward. They're excited about what God has for them in the future. Welcome to For Better Forever's Tuesday Brew with Ann, my weekly journal. Take a second and introduce yourselves in the comments below. I love to hear from you. So today we're talking about.
So, first of all, would you let anyone treat your son, your daughter, your deepest friend the way that this boundaryless person is treating you? Would you? The point here I want to make is that setting boundaries is not about limiting God's possibilities. No, it's about getting out of the way for God to do the very fine work he wants to do in the other person. We are not the rescuer. We are not the lifesaver. We are not the hero. Jesus is the hero. So by not setting boundaries, you and I, we enable poor behavior to continue rather than calling the person to a higher place for Jesus to deal with them. As psychologist Henry Cloud explains, change doesn't happen when we allow a person multiple chances to hurt us. It happens when we finally put up limits that force them to make a change. When we take responsibility for someone's actions, either lying for them or covering for them or making excuses for bad behavior, paying their bills, we do not allow them to suffer consequences for their choices. We become an enabler, a rescuer, an overfunctioner. Not a real word, but kind of like it. Overfunctioner. Dr. Henry Cloud gives us this advice. He says, don't become responsible for someone else's actions. So what do? We do this instead. Number one, ask God for help. He is in the business of leading us. We are his sheep. We hear his voice. He has that wisdom, insight, and understanding that you and I need in order to set healthy boundaries. Number two, notice the pattern of your rescuing. You can't change what you don't see. You can't change a problem if you don't see it as a problem. And if it's a pattern of rescuing, it's a problem. So notice the pattern of rescuing. Number three, get around healthy other people who love you. Talk to trusted friends and leaders or your coach who can support your journey in boundary setting. And by the way, we have a sisterhood journey that we meet regularly to support each other in our growth journey. And you're welcome to join us. Now, remember, setting boundaries is about stewarding what God has gifted you with. We do not bury our treasure. We spend it wisely to produce fruit for Jesus Christ. So, set healthy boundaries. They are not limiting God, but rather they are opening the door for God to deal with someone else's resistant heart. Pause for a minute and answer this question. I want you to do a reflective exercise. Identify areas in your life where you are rescuing, enabling, or overfunctioning. Looking after yourself isn't selfish. It is necessary. It is a necessary part of looking after other people. And by finding balance, you can make sure you're looking after your own needs while looking after others.
So if you like this video, sign up for my free weekly journal, The Tuesday Brew with Ann. I'll put the link below. Subscribe to this channel by hitting the bell so you don't miss a thing. My name is Ann Visser. I'm a coach, speaker, and trainer with For Better Forever. Thanks for joining me today. Take care and God bless.